What's up, Patriots? It's July 28th, Monday. President Trump just flew home today after quite a successful working weekend, I would call it. In addition to hitting a golf ball in front of the world and smashing it. Hey, you sun-kissed, how you doing? I'm falling into this doing a late night video thing. It's just cool watching this plane take off and stuff. Taking off and landing. So don't try to adjust your screens. I'm going to be fast forwarding it, and to get through this video with the plane coming in. Hey, sorry, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Trying to stay cool, man. It's been really, really hot here. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay up on what's going on. Everything's going on. It's amazing. So Trump was over in Scotland this weekend, and he played golf on his new golf course there, and just kicking butt. Somehow or another war got talked into a ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand. So I think that's 5 or 6 wars. Trump on Air Force One, coming back from Scotland, gave a really good press conference from the airplane, which is on Right Side Broadcasting. And it is one of the best airplane press conferences I've seen so far, man. Yeah, by Daddy's home. Right on. Safe and sound. They're always kind of biting our nails every time he flies around and stuff. But check out that half-hour press conference he did on Air Force One, man. It's really, really good. He gets into pretty much all topics. He was chatting about golfing, and he talked about windmills. Oh, he went on a windmill rant. That'll just, Windmills aren't cool. They're just not cool. This newly upgraded waist fan. Sorry, this is a commercial. Sorry, Patriots. This is the only way I know how to do this. But yeah. Trump kicking butt. Oh yeah, plus I got a bunch of news for you too there coming up. And another little video. Hello, Eliza H. Yeah, these windmills, a company here put up 2 windmills here. Right on the Susquehanna River. So now, every time you're in a boat out on the Susquehanna River, there's these 2 ugly windmills at the top of the hill. And when they first went up, everyone thought they were cool. Yeah, it's green. It's wind power. But what they didn't tell you is the amount of energy that went into manufacturing and placing that thing there. And then what do you do with it when it's a junkie? Now you got to restore it. It takes poisonous chemicals to do the fiberglass work. So he's right on that. He's right about windmills, I think. He says he's flying into Scotland and they're all over the place. He says they got the North Shore oil there, which could lower energy costs by 70% over there. But instead they put windmills on top of the areas they want to drill in. So now they can't drill them. Kind of like there was some evil cabal trying to run the world, make us all broke and dead and sick. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Party Bronza. It's kind of a slow Monday evening there. Just saw Trump come home from his big trip. I want to share the beans I collected throughout the last day or two here. And give you all a place to chat. I heard there was a 8.7 Richter scale earthquake out in the Pacific Ocean, like just before I started doing this. So if anyone's got a place to go find that, drop a link. I'll make you a mod and drop a link. Hey, Patriot Roy D. And just something else. We got a bunch of I don't know. I was in a chat today, and video's over. I was in a chat today, and there was this Bondi basher in there, you know. First of all, he started bashing Benny Johnson, and then he started bashing Bondi. And I'm just a little sick of the Bondi bashers. The Bondi bashers. Because Bondi and Cash Patel just made an announcement about a big sex ring that they busted called Operation Grayskull. And I think that's all about it, man. They're working hard. They're getting things done. You just ain't hearing about it if you're still bashing Bondi. Oh, and Bondi filed an ethics complaint against Judge Boasberg, one of our favorite guys. Judge Boasberg, the notorious J6 judge. Notorious Trump blocker. So Bondi's been busy. She's filing ethics complaints. She's busted sex rings. They're setting up all this information coming in on the... I mean, if they're... the DOJ right now has got to be the busiest it has ever been in the history of America. Even busier than when they had 5,000 FBI agents feeding the DOJ with info on J6ers. It's even busier than that right now. Way busier. We're hunting this guy down, man. Renegade. Renegade is getting hunted down. We'll see what he does now. This is Todd Blanche. He might look familiar, but you might not know his name. This was one of President Trump's attorneys that he used, and he just spent 2 days talking to Ghislaine Maxwell. And I think we're going to see some major developments there. Trump is in the Epstein files, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not. And I do believe that we're going to find out that he's in the Epstein files because he was one of the original guys to start a complaint about Epstein. So all this information's got to come out on the Epstein hoax, trial, distraction. And in the meantime, we got trade negotiations going on. Trump made a massive deal with the European Union over the weekend. So, we'll see, man. Yeah, right, Sonny. He turned them in. He stole a couple of girls from employment there at Mar-a-Lago. That creep Epstein bought his way into Mar-a-Lago, was rubbing elbows with all these people, and in the meantime, he's poaching all of Trump's, poaching employees that were working at Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Pretty low-life piece of dirt, man. It's kind of crazy. Okay, a little piece of information is coming out about this. Wired, I think it's a magazine, obtained data exposing coordinates of 6,400 cell phone signals that pinpoint the locations and movements of hundreds of visitors to Jeffrey Epstein's island. I think Wired also did that with the Timothy Crooks cell phone data. So we're still waiting for answers from the FBI and the Secret Service about the assassination attempt over a year ago. And in the meantime, we got all this information about just bizarre cell phone information from these things, like Crooks's phones were going to a nearby FBI location in DC. Lots of stuff coming out. The one thing that we're really seeing is that once the government gets their hands on these investigations, they disappear. Oh, and we got this whole Macron and his husband thing. So Macron is suing Candace Owens for what? I thought being a transgender is a good thing for these people. Exactly. Candace Owens is pointing out that Macron's wife is a transgendered person. And instead of just coming out and admitting it, like, yeah, so what? Macron is going to sue Candace Owens here in America. Because how dare you smear her? These people are insane. Just wait until the people who just want to be left alone get involved. So yeah, we learned more about two people on the left in 48 hours than the one person on the right in 12 months. The photo on the left was a catch cam at a Coldplay concert that was just all the rage on Twitter for a day or whatever. Timothy Crooks, the supposed lone assassin. We still don't know anything about him. Were his parents involved? Why was that Maxwell Yarrick's van parked at his house? Here's the kind of people that we're dealing with, man. This is the first time I've ever seen Obama's official presidential library. This is what he's building as his presidential library. And of course, this is millions of dollars over budget. What an eyesore. We ain't like that. We ain't like that, man. Here's a post from the president. This makes Watergate look like small potatoes. Victor Davis Hanson, senior fellow at the Hoover Institution, says. They are caught. Irrefutable evidence. They should all go to jail or it will never stop. Nobody will believe the evidence, which is overwhelming. Make America great again. Could we get more of a blatant warning about something than from the President of the United States? Double that up with the head of the Department of National Intelligence. Double that up with the head of the CIA. America, this is a warning. We can fix it or not. That was Party Bonzo. That was Obama's presidential library. I think it's being built in Chicago somewhere. There's poor Hillary. This is that face you make when you're the only one who didn't get a pardon. I think Trump has expressed now some regret about not locking her up, like millions of us screamed at Trump rallies in 2016. That was the chant. If you went to a Trump rally in 2016, there would be 2, 3, maybe even 4 times during the evening when the whole stadium on their feet would shout, "Lock her up." There was a time during the old Trump rallies where nobody ever sat down. It was pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like it, where while Trump was talking, nobody was sitting in their seats, man. It was remarkable. This one's a little off color. I'm sorry. I just thought it was funny. It took me a minute to get it. Did everybody see that one? Surprise guest speaker DNI Gabbard tells the corrupt mainstream media to their faces that they knowingly pushed the Russia collusion lie and were engaged in a years-long coup. Gabbard is forcing the MSM to cover their own crimes. Seeds are being planted. This was last week, Patriots. And since that time, I don't watch the mainstream news, so I don't know this for sure, but I haven't heard a peep about any of the revelations coming from Tulsi Gabbard's being played on the mainstream media. In fact, one of them was playing this White House press conference that she was giving, and they cut her off in the middle of it to break away, so they didn't broadcast it on TV. Hey, Tamara Root, good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Dolan, what's up, man? Peoria Padraig. Peoria Padraig. Hello. The whole time Trump was over in Scotland, every time they would show Trump I watched one section of TV was on. The TV was on while I'm walking past it somewhere. Trump's. They're showing clips of what Trump was doing while he was in Scotland. This was on mainstream media, and the whole time they were showing all those clips, there was a banner going on along the bottom that says "Massive protests as Trump tours Scotland" or whatever. When in actuality, I went to find protest videos of Trump in Scotland, and I never saw any of them had more than 5 people at them. And yet this, on the left, is the group of people that met him at the airport. As you can see, there's hundreds, if not 1,000 people there. So the mainstream media is totally lying to you once again. There were not massive protests. There was massive greetings as his motorcade would go by. People were lining up along the side of the road like we do here for him, you know. Hello, USA gal. The Clintons invited Epstein to the White House 17 times. But Democrats think the guy that kicked Epstein out of his country club is the pedo. Sunkiss is asking, how much longer will mainstream media exist? Oh, I wish it was gone tomorrow. There was a Truth Social post from Trump about looking into whether or not they should get their licenses yanked. And CBS owes Trump $20 million worth of airtime. So something's bound to happen in that department, Sonny. No doubt about it. Let's hope it's time America starts connecting the dots here. We've had them all connected for quite a while, man. Yeah, Sunkiss, they're imploding. But it took a blitzkrieg, you know. We had to defund them, attack them, prove them wrong. It was a blitzkrieg, and it was a plan. Somebody came up with it. That's why I got a YouTube channel, you know, I mean, so something's happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. What it is America's got to start connecting the dots. That's for sure. Yeah, here's what I was just saying about this. Working all weekend, man, this guy never stops. Wow, at that crowd. The media wants us to believe Trump is hated around the world. I guess not. But even if they're meeting him out along the sides of the roads cheering for the guy, the media is going to tell us that Trump was met with massive protests. This is why we need boots on the ground live streamers, patriots. And it's one of the ways we fought against it so far to this day. Right, so because we all had them dots connected long ago. Nothing really new is coming out. There is some new information that's supposed to be coming out this week. I guess some of it was new. We all knew Trump met Epstein at Mar-a-Lago, you know. Just make sure you make time. to enjoy the little things. Definitely the little things that's just what we're here for. We're here for God, we're here for family, and we're here for country. I just got a notification from Crystal Sanderson, from Crystal Clear News, and her husband's he's hurting, man. He's going through some medical problems. And she made a post where she's not going to be streaming for a little while. And that's fine. That's fine, Crystal. Because it is, in this order, it is God, family, and country. If you got your God life all settled, if you don't have your God life all settled, that's what you drop everything and you do that now. And if you got your God thing settled and good, then you pay attention to your family. Make sure your family's all good. If your family's hurting, that's what you got to stop and do right then and there. And then if you got the God thing and the family thing, just running on autopilot, kind of good and everything, then now you can go fight for your country. And that was the position I found myself in when the COVID vaccine stuff came out. And that's why God allowed me to get out of here and go do that for that long, because I had my relationship with God settled. My family was running great, everything's good here. They're all taken care of. I don't got kids living in my house. It all worked out. So it's God, family, and then your country. Take a look at this handshake. This is a post by Dan Scavino just 3 days ago. But it's a photo of Trump shaking Obama's hand on January 20th, 2017. This is the day Trump was inaugurated. Look at that handshake, man. That was an all business handshake, and I hope he got the message. Yeah, sun-kissed. Man, when I lay down, I pray for all you guys every night. We're all going through such hard things right now. Yeah, Trump was letting him know then. That's the day. That's the day Trump took back, we took our country back that day. And what was scheming in that guy's brain, that little pin-headed twit on the right-hand side there, he was thinking, I got to make Comey lie to you. I got to make the CIA lie to you. We got to undermine your presidency. While out the other side of his mouth, he was telling us all, he was berating us all that there must be a peaceful transfer of power. Now that you know what you know, we don't hate that guy enough, man. That's more than a hypocrite. That's demonic, man. Thailand, like Cambodia, wants to have an immediate ceasefire. Getting it done, President Trump. We're ending the war machine, patriots. Hey, of course, sooner. Good to see you, patriot. Yeah, the fly crawling on Pence's face. No, the base one was Hillary's. I called that the fly of Beelzebub. Because as soon as it happened, I jumped out of my chair, and everyone in the room was like, whoa. I said, the fly of Beelzebub is on her face. The fly on Pence landed on his head and sat there for like 5 minutes, didn't it? Oh, funny, man. Hi, Lisa McNeely. Here's Ghislaine Maxwell's prison guard right now. I hope not. It was a toss-up whether or not to use that photo for the thumbnail or this one. I decided on this one. Trump driving the prison Department of Corrections short bus. Oh, yeah. Toot, toot. They're on the short bus. What a bunch of Maroons, Patriots. We've been hoodwinked for so long. It's been 16 years since Obama was first put in this presidency. I mean, Bush had his problems. He set up Obama with the Patriot Act and everything to do everything Obama did, but 16 years, that's a long time. All right, and this is what I'm worried about here. Or it might be something good. I don't know. And this is from Alex Jones. You know how he is sometimes. Breaking. Mike Johnson and John Thune plan to convene an ad jurum every 4 or 5 days to block Trump from making any recess appointments. This is a political party blocking its own president's nominees and judges from being confirmed. This is a first in U.S. history. The House is currently on recess for 41 days, and the Senate is about to begin a 30-day recess. We are witnessing the treasonous D.C. swamp attempt to block Trump's populist reforms. This is what I'm worried about. We don't. Congress is rogue. Kinda right now. Not even kinda. I think Trump's got 250 appointments to go here, and it's getting old, man. It's getting really old. Yeah, here we go. What changed? In 1775, the young lads of this country were saying, give me liberty or give me death. And today, the young lads are out saying, give me free stuff or I'll protest and cry. Yeah, I watch Alex Jones. He is right. I think he's right about everything. He's got $1 billion settlement to worry about, but I can see his point about that. And we will find out one of these days. We will find out. I think that's all I got, Patriots. What else here? Oh, a reminder. The FBI has 35,000 employees, but they have an $11 billion a year budget. And how many investigations are we waiting on from the FBI here? You know, the Hillary thing, go back to Hillary, the Thomas Crooks thing, the Seth Rich laptop thing, the Hunter Biden. I mean, it's the great black hole where all investigations go to never die. We never find out about it. What's going on, man? Never. So, onward we march. We continue to do our thing. And we're just doing our thing, Patriots. Here's a little ditty I picked up today. I hope you like it. I hope you all enjoy your evening. And let's just pray for each other. Pray for President Trump and the team in there. Pray that Bondi finds 10,000 lawyers somehow that are constitutionally minded. And let's just keep marching on. We are advancing on all fronts, Patriots. This is Jericho, over and out.
Golden years, go, non-stop, stop. Golden years, go, non-stop, stop. Golden years, go, non-stop, stop. What a time to be alive. Winning is in the air. America, President Trump, baby. America's back, it's just begun. Remember, he said the best is yet to come. America first, baby. Already wanted us to fall. We're taking it back and we want it. Go, non-stop, stop. America first, baby. We're voting for you. No wars, no peace, prosperity. America, President Trump, baby. Defend our border, stop the crime. We're never going back, we're winning all the time. America first, baby. For years and then it's changing. For equals years. America's been serving all these golden years. Golden years, go, non-stop, stop. President Trump, baby. The American dream now realized. We're gonna work real hard, we're gonna right the wrong. We're gonna fight, 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 American strong. Freedom at last, it took so long. America first, now we finally got started. Wish upon, praying every day. We believed, oh Lord, 47 for the win all the way. America will prosper, families will prosper, everyone will prosper in these golden years. The best is yet to come, he said. The golden years of America are the golden years. Go, non-stop, stop. America first, baby. America first, baby. These golden years. The best is yet to come. God bless America. God bless President Trump. Dilly bean team.
Democrats have